I'm Gary Brailinger, and my wife Barbie and I are the hosts for the 4th annual Southern California chapter of the Antique Motorcycle Club of America's Borrego Springs Winter Road Run. We have, this thing started out just kind of with a bunch of friends deciding they wanted to ride in the winter, and we just decided to come down here and do it. And it's really grown. We have a nice group of bikes today, and we normally have pretty good weather. This time the law of averages caught up with us. The past 3 times have been absolutely perfect shirt sleeve desert weather. This year, as you could probably see in the background, well, you can't now because the storm has blown away, but we're at the tail end of a terrible set of storms that we've had here. Yesterday we had to change the route and ride out to the east because the normal route up the mountains that we wanted to take was just impossible. So we had a pretty good ride in between the thunderstorms. But today we're going to take the traditional Saturday ride, which will take us from here in Borrego Springs south through the length of the AMCA Borrego Desert State Park. This is the largest state park in California, and it's just typical desert scenery, but the road down through there has absolutely no traffic on it. You can just ride to your heart's content, so we're looking forward to it. Tomorrow, we are intending, if the weather permits, to go on up the mountains there. We're going to try and climb to the top of Palomar Mountain and then go down over another pass for lunch and then back in here. So we're looking forward to it. This old baby, this 47 Royal Enfield, is one I often ride on this. It was on the first one, and it's just old faithful. We have a lot of neat bikes here today, which you'll see in pictures as this video progresses. But we have Lane Plotner's Cyclone, which is probably the only Cyclone on the road today. It is a unique motorcycle, and we're glad to have it. Another unusual one is Todd Delly's 1913 Scott. It's the first time out for that, so we're interested to see how it's going to go. It's a little 2-speed, 2-cylinder, 2-cycle water-cooled, and it was an unusual bike in its day, and it's very unusual now. There are just a handful of them left in the world, so we're glad to have it here. One other thing we have, it's going to be fun. Jim and Marie Thomas's son is riding a Cushman Eagle, and it's the first time we've had a Cushman on this trip, and it may be a little long trip for him, but he's going to have a lot of fun with it. The rest of them are everything from a teens Indian on up to a couple of very special handmade super duper Indian Scouts. We've got a 4-cylinder or so, and a good couple of trouble trucks. So we hope we don't need them today, but I think you're going to enjoy the photographs that George and Tim are doing today. So we'll look forward to the rest of the day and having you see the rest of the pictures for this tour.
Would like a little information on your motorcycle and where you're from and what your name is and so forth.
My name's Paul Graber, and this is my grandpa's 1915 Indian, 2-cylinder, 3-speed. Hi, Wari. And it usually resides in San Diego. It's been in San Diego for a while. It's got the original license plate for California, but it goes all around the country. Wherever it wants to go, I go. It runs all day long. In fact, it only runs on 2 cylinders when it's going really good. It doesn't like to idle, so we just kind of keep gassing it, keep oil in it, lots of oil, and let it go. Its name's Big Red. Who knows how it got that name, but it just flat, it's been around a while, and it's always dependable, always dependable. With a day like this with 2 rainbows over there, I think we're gonna go hit a pot of gold somewhere, or at least go try and find it. But what can you say? Big Red is all original and all there. It just runs good. Anything else?
Well, would you tell where you're from and everything?
San Diego.
San Diego.
And
how long you had it now?
well, it's been in the family for a heck of a long time, and I just happened to be able to ride it today. A lot of people around the family ride it, have a big family, and it's been ridden lots of times, so it's been in the
Great.
family a long time.
Well, you have a good time on the run today.
Thanks, I hope to.
All right. Good morning.
How you doing?
We'd like a little information on your, I guess it's a Cushman.
Yeah, it's a Cushman scooter. It's a
Man.
1959. It belongs to my dad, really, but I always meet him down here and go on this ride with him every year.
Okay.
Whatever bike he brings along.
What's your name and where you from?
My name's Jeff Moore, and I'm from Northern California originally, and I live in Orange County right now, and I always make the trek out here. It's always a fun weekend.
How long you own the Cushman?
He's had it for about 2 years. He fixed it up from a crate, and he's had to get a lot of fun with it. Teaching my mom how to ride it.
Oh boy,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
in pretty good shape.
Yeah, he did a lot of work on it. But there's amazingly there's a couple of companies that still make reproduction parts for this, and it wasn't a whole lot of work to do, but it's fun when it's done. Yeah, it's a
great.
good looking bike.
Well, you gonna make it up the hills today?
Yeah, I think so. As long as I keep the gas in it and don't run into any bugs, I'll be all right.
Oh boy. Or rain.
Yeah, rain, that'll be a little slowing down, but I don't mind getting a little wet. It's all in the fun, you know?
Right, right. Well, you have a good time today.
Thanks a lot.
And thanks for the interview.
No problem.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We'd like a little information on your motorcycle here, your name and where you're from and so forth.
Okay, my name's Todd. I'm from Pine Valley, California, which is over the mountain. This is a 1913 Scott motorcycle, 2-stroke, water-cooled. It's a latest Japanese invention about 80 years ago. First time out on it today, so we're gonna have to see what it's gonna do. We don't know what's going to happen. They were ahead of their time when they made it, and took them about 30 years for the 4-stroke machines to catch up to them in England, and kind of put them to shame. But they're still around. They were made until about 1984, and they're a good running machine when you've got them. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, great. You have a good time today.
We're gonna try,
If
sir.
it doesn't rain.
Yeah, if it rains,
Get a little wet.
it'll be English weather for an English bike, so we'll be
Right.
okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Gentlemen.
George! Wait till he didn't get his
Oldbike on that apron now.
You're the only one that's got that.
I couldn't keep up with Terry. Well, and then I got all this. It's heavy.
Take Amtrak home again in my life. I have a
You know, a plain old 45 is fast.
leave at 9:40. I didn't get out of Denver until...
What's the deal? They don't.
Actually, the seat you're sitting on, I'd rather be sitting on it. This only looks... That there's comfortable. I got a bad back and a sore rear end, and these are 50-mile seats. After 50 miles, you're suffering.
Well, we figured out what we're going to do. We're always floundering around. Roads closed and everything. When the trouble truck gets here, we're going to go back the way we came. And we'll cut down along the salt seats on the horn. 179.
Hey, Richard.
Oh, hi, George. Hi, Bob.
Tim.
Tim. Hi, Tim. Hi.
What'd you do to it?
I'm setting my tappets.
Aha. Grinding the cam.
These are metric.
It's hard to believe that the cams wore that much in this short distance.
These are metric.
Come on, those are not metric. Now, you know.
Come on, Richard. Wait on you.
Pull up.
Here, Richard.
stay nice and warm in the car all the time. This thing smoke up? Does the water go through this?
Usually we eat lunch around 2 o'clock and then we come back and use the banquet at 6, you know.
That's a 29 inch. Yeah. Oh, you did have to raise your frame, huh? Oh, I see you raised it about that much, huh?
That might be the residue that's down the bottom after it's after 40 years.
You said the end of it. You said the end of this. Okay, yeah.
And then make it so that what I do is cut it and then step the other piece on and step it the other way.
Right, cut it together. Yeah. Did you say the end of the shaft has thread on it? Yeah. We could just.
Half day.
I just sold it. Yeah.
Go ahead. I can just this radio truck. And then every once in a while his friend that lives on the airport, they fly them. He comes to get you and they fly the real ones. But
I got the same thing.
No, these are proper the 36 street tank.
I don't like staying in the park. We couldn't last night.
The only big tank models
It ain't worth it to me.